So what we're going to talk about today specifically is payouts. So how to see your payout, see what you're getting paid, and narrow down a little bit more detail on it. This is not something you'll be able to see in Greenlight. You'll have to go into Seed Live. You will log into your account. You will navigate to reports, and you will navigate to payments. Now, it will default to 2023 because, well, I'm shooting this video in 2023. You can also go to pending, and pending is going to be what is currently out there pending. Now, the example I'm showing has a larger amount than $25. The minimum deposit is $25. So this will be an amount that will continue to generate until there's at least $25. Once it generates $25 or more, then you will get that deposit on Friday, and it will move from pending to an actual payment. So you may get an email that says pending payment summary, and that is just going to be a rolling amount that's going to be pending until you have that $25 or more. Now, let's talk a little bit about some detail. I'm going to go back to 2023, and we are going to look at the very last deposit. Each one is dated, and you'll note that the date is on Fridays. So the cutoff is early Friday morning. So you'll see that most of these are around between 6 and 6:30. This is when the information is set to the bank, and so the cutoff is roughly about that time. That information is set to your bank, and your bank will then make those funds available. Now it is up to your bank to determine when those are available. Some banks let you have that money right away. Other banks sometimes hold that for Saturday or Monday. I've even seen Tuesday. So speak to your bank if those funds are not coming available right away. Now, on the main page here under reports and payments, you'll see the date. You'll see a reference number. You'll see the amount, your bank information, and basically a transaction number. If you click on the, really any of the fields, it will take you into the detail. Now, the detail is going to pull up, and it's going to show each of your devices and what the device amounts are. On your payout report, you'll have the from and the to date. So remember, the minimum is $25. So depending upon how many machines you have, the example has multiple machines and a large deposit amount, you may not have $25 for a week. So this time span, the from and the to, may be longer than 1 week. Again, it has your bank information and your net deposit. It has each of your devices. It has the terminal information. If you've labeled your locations, it'll have the location information for each one. If you've filled in any of the other information, that will be here as well. And that information can be seen by looking at our other video that talks about setting up your settings. Now, when you look at this, it's going to have the total number of transactions. Each of these fields lets you click on them for more detail. So it has the number of transactions that are included in this gross revenue amount. Then it has your net revenue amount. It's going to have the processing fees in here. So once a month, you are, the processing fees is the 5.95%. Again, you can click on this for more detail. It's going to have the service fee in here. So this is your monthly service fee that you are going to see come out once a month, roughly on the 20th of the month. Then it has your net deposit amount. So you have your gross revenue minus any failed revenue, There isn't any here. So you have your net revenue minus your processing fees minus your monthly service fee equals your net amount. Each device has its own information. If you look further over here, it will give you more detail. If you have two-tier pricing turned on, it'll show you that information. It'll detail out that time period and give you a few other pieces of information. At the bottom, it totals everything up for what your deposit is. Now, as I said, you can click on the number of transactions, and that will show you the transactions for that device, each one individually, that are included. You can go back. Again, you can look at them by device or by all of them. If you scroll down to the bottom, it details out the processing fees. In this case, there's lots of transactions, so there's lots of information there. And at the bottom, it explains the monthly service fees. If for some reason there's more than 1 month in here, you'll note that the fees will be for a different month. This is for May, so you'll see the 20th. I'm going to show an example of a pending payment summary. So, in this example, it shows a pending payment summary of $11.29. I'm shooting this video on a Thursday, so unless this customer has $14 in sales today, or between now and tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. roughly, they will not get a deposit because they will not have made the $25. If I click on the amount, again, this is a pending payment summary, so you'll see that it says pending payment summary at the very top. You will see that they've had $12 in revenue minus the 71 cents in processing fees, and so $11.29. You'll see that because it's a pending payment summary, it goes from May 26th with no ending date because it has not ended yet. Now, that is just one example of a pending payment summary. We will see the same or similar information if we look back at some of the other deposits. For example, as I said previously, if you do not have the $25 or more in a single week, you will see that the dates range for more than a week. This one is the 19th through the 26th, so that is a single week. Whereas we look at this one here, which is 4/28, you will see that this particular week, they did not make $25 in 1 week. So, in this example, this was a payment summary, but you'll see that it's 2 weeks worth of payment summary. So this was April 14th through April 28th. So it's actually got 2 weeks worth of payouts to make that $25 amount. So again, like we looked at before, there were 33 transactions totaling $55.50, and there was $3.30 in processing fees and the monthly fee of $16.95, which came to the payout of $35.25 that was paid out. But again, it was 2 weeks worth of revenue. This particular example, the customer has one device, and they don't necessarily make the $25 in credit card sales each week. Again, just a reminder, the pending payment summary and the payment summary are cashless transactions only. They do not reflect any cash that you may have taken out of the machine. So if you are looking at different reports, your reports may show both cash and credit, but Cantaloupe in your weekly payout is only for cashless transactions. The cash would be collected from the machine itself, and keep in mind that when customers use cash, it will fill up your coin mechanism first before it fills up your bill acceptor and your coin box in the bottom of the door. For additional videos, please reference our website.